Donald Trump has been frightening his aides over the weekend as he has been stewing in his anger. He's been described as just playing golf all day, yelling and screaming at people. Here's the Raw story headline: Trump aides alarmed he's just golfing all day and stewing as the election slips away. And that's citing to the Washington Post article, which headline states, Trump allies try to energize him as he struggles to adapt to Harris. The Republican nominee has fixated on Biden's withdrawal. It feels like he's lost his mojo. He's never had the mojo. You corporate media just prop him up. And by the way, he's not even a good golfer. I mean, just take a look at the swing right there. Is he even making it onto the fairway? So this is what Donald Trump's been doing all day. By the way, I love that our editor-in-chief, Ron Filipkowski, posted this. We will make America healthy and sane again. You got Trump and you've got RFK Jr. right there, and all of the MAGA influencers have been posting things like this. As our editor-in-chief Ron Filipkowski says, a political movement of weirdos and narcissistic cartoon characters. And you see right there Macho Man Randy Savage shaking the hands of Hulk Hogan. As I've always said, MAGA Republicans, it's WWE cosplay fascism, and they prove that right all of the time. By the way, take a look at what Donald Trump's been posting. He goes, Kamala will shut down fracking in Pennsylvania the day after election. Interesting, because your de facto running mate right now, Robert Kennedy Jr., says, I will ban fracking, which provides the feedstock for most of the plastics produced in the U.S. Also, Donald Trump previously posted that he would prefer to vote for President Biden over RFK Jr., and RFK Jr. has trashed Donald Trump before as well. Donald Trump also posted the following. Brett Baer of Fox News called me. I didn't call him, just prior to the Kamala convention speech, and asked me if I would like to critique her after she is finished. I agreed to do so. I thought it was non-specific and weak, with no fracking, crime, inflation, or anything else of interest even mentioned. Delivery was a C+, with far too many and speedy thank yous at the beginning. It was weird. Likewise, I didn't call other media outlets that asked me to go on. They called me. The fake news, like often guilted Maureen Dowd of the failing New York Times, wrote incorrectly that I was making the calls wrong. I don't have to make calls to go on TV or anything else. They call me. It's called ratings, I guess, and I'm a ratings machine. As Peter Henline, a DeSantis supporter, writes, Trump is laser focused on the issues that matter most to Americans, like who called who when he has a media interview, or if he's a ratings machine. Why would anybody possibly care about this? Take a look at what Donald Trump's been emailing as well. You know, I cover this. He emails about every 90 minutes throughout the day. An email at 3:40 a.m. that just said, thank you. And then an email that says, Ben, what time should we pick you up? Which is a little bit weird. What time should we pick you up? You're sending that at, what time is it? 6:39 a.m. And they say, J.D. Vance and I have been dying to meet you. Your meal is free. Your airfare is free. Your hotel stay is free. I don't know. Something tells me that that's probably not true, and it's probably a little bit like a scam, but that's just me. So I want to show you some comparisons right now. The first comparison I want to show you is the support we're seeing for Vice President Kamala Harris in places like Arizona. Take a look at the line out the door for the 14th office of Vice President Kamala Harris opening in Arizona. The enthusiasm for the new way forward is palpable. You see it right there. Let me just show you this crew. Play it. And here, this is a huge rally for Kamala Harris in Tennessee that was taking place over the weekend. Again, the energy is huge for Kamala, even in red states. Here, play this clip.
Y'all, we are down here on Market Square in Knoxville, Tennessee. We are one of the groups for the statewide Kamala kickoff rally tonight. We are excited. We're out in Knoxville, Nashville, Chattanooga, Memphis. It's not too late. Program's not starting until 6. We're still getting set up. Man, people are so fired up about Kamala, they've come out early in August to an event. Yay! Y'all need to get up and do something.
So you see all of that. On the other hand, what's Donald Trump doing? Well, he's lending his name, image, and likeness for shooting bobblehead, assassination edition bobblehead dolls. Here, play this clip.
On July 13th, a tragic event shook the nation. An assassination attempt was made on the life of President Donald Trump. This hand-painted bobblehead serves as a reminder of the bravery shown by Trump as he proudly lifted his fist into the air. Show your support for the best president we've ever had. Order your Keep Fighting bobblehead today.
Look, I'm going to talk about it. Your sex life, it's important, but your schedule is busy. You don't have time to go to a doctor's office to get treated for ED. Through HIMS, you can get a personalized ED treatment without stepping foot outside your door. HIMS is changing men's health care by providing access to affordable sexual health treatments, all from the comfort of your couch. HIMS provides access to a range of doctor-trusted ED treatments, such as chewable hard mints, proven treatments like Viagra and Cialis, or their generics for up to 95% cheaper. The process is simple and 100% online, no uncomfortable doctor visits. Just answer a series of questions on their site and a medical provider will determine the right treatment option. If prescribed, your medication ships directly to you for free. No insurance is needed. You pay one low price for your treatments, online visits, ongoing shipments, and provider messaging. HIMS has hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers, so if ED is getting you down, it's time you find the option that works for you. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/Meidas, M-E-I-D-A-S. Again, start your free online visit today at hims.com/Meidas. That's HIMS.com/Meidas for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/Meidas. The products mentioned are chewable compounded products which are not approved by or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan. Or the Maga AR-15 toys for kids.
Nobody can do it like me. Nobody.
Or I'm just going to play a short clip of this. Just play the 20 seconds of this. Trouty Trump. Trouty Trump himself. Play the clip.
Fins are big. I have the biggest fins. No fish have fins like me.
Or turn him on and let his inspiring words delight the crowd.
All the fish love Trumpy. They just love me.
Catch Trumpy Trout for yourself or someone you love.
Oh, they can try, but they can't. They just can't.
Treat yourself to this limited edition Trumpy Trout for just $59.99.
I show it to you just so you can see the difference between the MAGA movement and the pro-democracy movement. And at least in my view, it is oh so palpable. It is oh so obvious. By the way, all of the MAGA influencers were posting this clip today of Vice President Kamala Harris, as Molly Jungfast says. So they're trying to use this clip to make Kamala Harris look bad, but it actually makes her look relatable. Here, play this clip.
Likely.
And speaking of who's not relatable, we had J.D. Vance doing his media tour and doubling down on his childless cat lady remarks. Let me show you that.
Then you're calling it a sarcastic comment.
Sure.
And yet some women, and you got the feedback in real time, felt like it was a gut punch to them personally. Do you regret making that comment?
Look, I regret certainly that a lot of people took it the wrong way, and I certainly regret that the DNC and Kamala Harris lied about it.
But do you regret what you said, Senator?
Look, Kristen, I'm going to say things from time to time that people disagree with. I'm a real person. I'm going to make jokes. I'm going to say things sarcastically.
But again, just very quickly, given that people have told you directly, have spoken out, have said that they were offended, they were hurt by those comments, do you wish you never made those childless cat lady comments?
I think that it's much more important for me to just be a normal human being who sometimes says things that people disagree with. I have a lot of regrets, Kristen, but making a joke 3 years ago is not at the top 10 of the list.
It's so wild to see all of that. Some other news I just wanted to share with you about Vice President Kamala Harris's fundraising numbers. The campaign put out this memo today. We covered it on MeidasNews.com. Kamala Harris campaign breaks fundraising record. This morning, the Harris-Walz campaign released a new memo announcing a record-breaking fundraising haul of more than $540 million since Kamala Harris announced her campaign for president 1 month ago. This major fundraising haul includes more than $82 million raised during the DNC this past week in Chicago. And what makes this haul even more impressive is the fact that 1/3 of this week's donations during the DNC came from first-time contributors. 1/5 of those first-time donors were young voters and 2/3 were women. In addition, teachers and nurses are among the most common donor occupations. I wanted to share that with you as well. We'll keep you posted. I shared with you the Fairleigh Dickinson University poll, right, showing Vice President Kamala Harris up 7 points there. I'm sure we're going to get other polls that are going to be dropping today. We'll keep you posted every single step of the way here at the MeidasTouch Network. So buckle up. It's going to be a very busy week, and I'm really excited to spend this week with you. And I think we'll hit 3 million subscribers this week. So we're going to have some fun. Thank you so much as always. It's always great to be here with you. Have a great one.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.